What's up, subscribers? Sunjutsu here, and today I wanted to go ahead and give you a video about why I think One Punch Man, or Saitama from the One Punch Man manga and anime series, could defeat and kill Superman from the DC comic book series. Now, the reason I even brought this topic up at all was because I just finished watching the season 1 of One Punch Man, and the last episode kind of answered a lot of questions for me pertaining to this topic. So I want to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on it, and then you guys can go ahead and comment in the comment section below, and let me know what you guys think if you guys have watched it. Now, if you have not watched One Punch Man, I highly, advise you to do so, because it's such a great anime, one of my favorite animes so far in 2015. I can't wait for the second season to inevitably come out or be made. The anime itself basically features one guy who has immense power. He looks kind of like a weakling to everybody until he goes into his serious mode, which he gets kind of like buffer and less cartoon looking. But he's kind of like this goofy guy, and he is a hero. He's underestimated by everybody, but he can defeat everything with one punch. Now, at first I thought this was a magical ability that he had, that he can just punch anything and would explode, and that would make sense with the first couple episodes anyway. And thinking with that logic, of course he would defeat Superman. But with the last episode, it seems like no, he can't defeat everything with one punch. It might take a couple punches. The reason he can defeat most things with one punch is because he's unbelievably stronger than anything that he has been able to fight so far. So yeah, so going with that, I want to go ahead and give you my thoughts, and also give you kind of like an update on my channel and everything like that. But I'll give you guys that at the end of this video, so stick around. So One Punch Man, I think that he can defeat Superman on a couple of reasons. Now, Superman fought Goku. It wasn't like an actual fight, and you guys know I'm not a Superman hater. I made a video on the fight between the screw attack day between Superman and Goku, and I said, yeah, it's true. Superman is not meant to lose. He's way too strong, overpowered, this and that. Goku really had no chance, not even in God form, not even Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan God form. So there's no way that he could have won, this and that. And I'm a really big Dragon Ball Z fan, way more than Superman fan, but I understand logic and the facts, and I'm not fanboying or whatever, or getting in denial or anything like that. So that's kind of why I think on that subject. But in the last episode of One Punch Man fought Boros, which is a being very similar to the beings in Dragon Ball Z, where he powers up, he transforms, he has aura energy, he's like unbelievably strong, unbelievably fast. He can use energy attacks. He can fly. It seems like he can fly. I don't know if he could or not. He might not be able to fly, but anyway, you get what I'm talking about. Basically, One Punch Man fought his own version of Goku. And do I think One Punch Man could kill Goku? Yeah, I think so. I think One Punch Man is the anime version of Superman, but stronger. And here's why I say stronger. Now, I can go into the science of it, basically, with the One Punch Man at the ending of the last episode, where the creature known as Boros fired a huge explosive wave that was meant to hit Earth, or One Punch Man and Earth, and destroy Earth and destroy One Punch Man. Apparently, supposedly, I don't think it would have destroyed One Punch Man, but I think it definitely would have destroyed the Earth, as he said. And then One Punch Man would have, or Saitama would have, no air to breathe in, because he didn't have any air in that episode. You realize that he can survive in space for a little bit, but he can hold his breath. Basically, he has to hold his breath. So basically, he shot the blast at One Punch Man. One Punch Man used his ultimate attack, punched it into evaporation. Basically, he punched it, and it exploded into evaporation, the blast that Boros had shot at him, and then it had blown back whatever was left into Boros' face and killed him, or defeated him, destroyed most of his body and everything like that. So if that was Goku's Kamehameha blast, and it would have hit One Punch, or hit the Earth. Basically, One Punch Man was trying to save the Earth so it wouldn't be destroyed. But say it would have hit One Punch Man, and then One Punch Man just hit it back, and it hit back on Goku. That means it would have destroyed Goku's legs and everything like that, and he would be dead. So there's just, in that aspect, One Punch Man can defeat Goku. But can he defeat Superman? Well, Superman himself could take a blast from Goku's Super Saiyan Kamehameha wave, even God form, and he could take it. But Goku wasn't trying to destroy the Earth, so it's very, I don't think that blast was strong enough to destroy the Earth, but it felt like it was very focus to destroy Superman. So it couldn't destroy the Earth, but it probably could have hurt Superman if he had put more energy into it, but he didn't, and it didn't even phase Superman, didn't even destroy the Earth or anything like that. So I do think that Superman does get that, but I do think that One Punch Man in himself can defeat Superman with the punches, because in season 1, One Punch Man fights a Goku-styled opponent. Now, the next seasons come out, in season 2, season 3. I mean, I haven't read the manga, and I think that the anime is going to be a little bit different than the manga, but what else is there to fight? What else is going to be strong enough to fight? Even at the end of the last episode, he was like, oh, I'm back down to one punch, because he destroyed like this giant pig god thing from the underworld or something. He just hit it in his face, and it exploded, and then he was like, oh man, I'm down to one punch. So what else is it gonna fight? So next seasons that come out, if this anime keeps going, he's gonna have to fight somebody a lot stronger than him. And so the only person that could be stronger than a Goku style character is a Superman style character, something that's just like someone that's very similar to him. But I think that One Punch Man himself is gonna have a hard time fighting someone just like him that can take all these punches, and he won't be able to endure a battle for too long without going into serious mode and killing whoever the opponent was. And as you guys can tell, like, Saitama does not play. He doesn't really, like in the anime, he doesn't really like let opponents power up or anything like that. He just wants to get into the fight. So if Superman decided to do anything like go into Superman Prime, or I think he's got like a special ability now that he has to charge up, I don't think One Punch Man would let him do that at all. I think he would just keep fighting him until he win. So going with that logic and an assumption, it's a lot of assuming, I think. But in the future, I think that he's going to fight Superman-style characters, and he's going to have to defeat them, because at this point right now, One Punch Man is the strongest character that the anime world has created so far. I mean, that's up for debate. That's kind of up for debate if you want to bring it up for debate, but in my opinion, I think he is. And just with the logic of his character, I think he is. So I do think that he's going to have to fight stronger opponents than that, and eventually he's going to get to a Superman-style character. And because he's the hero, I don't think he's going to lose. I think he's going to have a hard fight, and we're going to see it, but I think he's not going to lose. Now, if it went to a one-on-one fight, I do still think that One Punch Man still has more power than Superman, and I think if he punched Superman hard enough, he could actually probably tear apart one of his arms and stuff, and Superman can't regenerate one of his arms back. I mean, Superman even fought in what's his name? Apocalypse? No, whatever his name is, that guy, the big guy. He's in the new Batman movie. I just can't think of the name right now. Doomsday. There, he fought Doomsday, and he got his ass kicked just by sheer strength of Doomsday. And I mean, I know I'm talking about like the newer version of Superman, and I think he's a little bit stronger than he was back in the 80s, but still, I do think that One Punch Man has way more energy. If there was a fight between them two, I think One Punch Man, if he can get his hands on Kryptonite, he would do it, because he'd want to just end the fight. He doesn't want to actually like prolong it's not like for prolonging the fight, or for he wants to finish. He wants to get right into it. So he probably would use Kryptonite, unlike Goku. If he went to a fight, Superman does have an advantage because he can fly, and he's got abilities like laser beams and stuff like that. But I don't think the laser beams really affect Saitama too much. And the flying, I think that as long as One Punch Man gets into Superman's face and gets into like a fighting, like, punching and stuff like that, like, just like a combat with him, a melee, I think that he could, hover in the air for a while and, fight him or whatever. And, then there's like other things that we don't know. We don't know if he's got other powers, Saitama, or other feats of strength, or whatever the case might be. So I do think that One Punch Man can defeat Superman, and based on just an assumption, on my own personal logic, I do think that because the anime world is like, oh, Superman defeated Goku, basically our strongest character. We'll just make a stronger character. We'll make basically Superman in anime form. And since Superman has fought creatures like big monsters like One Punch Man has in his own universe, but he's got to beat them to a pulp, or he needs the help of other people to really fight them. I think that's just tells a lot about it, because Superman is not as strong as he never actually punched any monster that I know right in the face and made the monster explode, because he's too strong. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that goes toward Saitama being the one that, is the one that will beat Superman. So verdict, my opinion, assumption, and just my own type of logic and stuff, that I do think that Saitama One Punch Man can kill and defeat Superman. But that's just those are my thoughts on it. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on it? Have you guys watched One Punch Man? If not, get your asses on Hulu and watch that shit. Or get online and watch it, because it's probably online too. Watch it, dude. It's really, really good. If you like anime, if you like Dragon Ball Z, if you like anything fighting or any action, like with really, really, really good visuals and a decent story. I think it's a pretty decent story so far. I mean, I think it's going to get better, but watch One Punch Man season 1. It just ended. It's only like 9 episodes, I think. I don't know. So just go ahead and watch it. If you have watched it, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this battle? Could he beat Superman, or do you think Superman would still win? And let me know what you guys think will go on with in a battle with One Punch Man fighting Goku or something, like God Form Goku. I think that'd be also interesting too. Let me know in the comment section below. Let's see if we can get over 50 likes for One Punch Man. If we can. I'm not sure if we can, honestly. I'm not sure how many anime fans I have on my channel or as my subscribers, but I like to kind of, I do videos that I like, so, and I hope that you will enjoy as well, so that's why I put them on here. But updates, yes, updates. So a lot of you guys have been asking me about Kimetsu no Yaiba, and I said versus the Spartan Empire, the movie short film. If you guys haven't watched the other ones, it's in my short film section. But asking me, are you gonna finish it? I mean, it's been months and months and months. Yes, it's been very, very hard to figure it out so far, mainly because like I've got certain parts filmed and then parts of the script done, and I'm trying to finish the whole script because it's kind of hard with me, because I have two jobs that I have to work, one full-time one and one part-time one, and then I have my family. So when I get home, sometimes I just like sit back and relax and go to sleep. Not to mention that I also have Fallout 4 and Star Wars Battlefront on my PS4 that I play a lot, so that actually keeps me busy as well. So, that's the reason that I haven't been able to really, get to it too much. But I really do want to get it done it's going to be done by 100%. I mean, mark my words now. I mean, hopefully nothing else happens in this month. But 100% by the end of January, it should be done, because I'm almost done with the script. And, the 2 actors that I have working with me, 2 other YouTubers, Dragonheart and Rogue Empire, they're really talented, really awesome. Shout out to you guys. And, they are also waiting for me to get this done, because they're excited to see what happens next in the story and how their characters kind of progress, because they have, some characters. So if you haven't seen this, guys, go ahead and look at my, I have a preview for it, for the short film in the, I think it should be under uploads. Like, I did it like last month. So just show you guys that I'm actually still working on it, that I'm not forgetting about it. But other things are, the last 2 weeks, the week before this week, I was going around Christmas shopping, doing Christmassy type stuff, and then work was having me like really ragged. So that's the reason I only made like 2 or 3 videos in the past 2 weeks. So this week really was short. Like I couldn't really make so many videos, and because of Christmas and this and that. So I made one yesterday. I finally reviewed my that DLC that I was going to review, and now I'm making this video just because I wanted to make this video. I have other videos coming in the future, like more Total War type videos, versus videos. I have some ideas from versus videos. Once if I get more ideas for machinimas and stuff, like you guys really enjoyed the machinima that I just recently made with Total War Warhammer, I'll make more. I have the short film coming. I have other types of stuff that I really want to get out, and I want to go ahead and put out there. So there's more content to come. Let me know what you guys want to watch as well. You guys tell me normally in the comment section below, but let me know. Besides that, guys, this is gonna be Sanjutsu signing out. If you're new to my channel, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and punch that subscribe button right in the face to see more. I'm Audi 5000, Golden Black Nerd, champ, chomp, chomp. Punch Man, and the last episode kind of answered a lot of questions for me pertaining to this topic. So I want to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on it, and then you guys can go ahead and comment in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think, if you guys have watched it. Now, if you have not watched One Punch Man, I highly, advise you to do so, because it's such a great anime, one of my favorite animes so far in 2015. I can't wait for the second season to inevitably come out or be made. What's up, subscribers? Sunjutsu here, and today I wanted to go ahead and give you a video about why I think One Punch Man, or Saitama from the One Punch Man manga and anime series, could defeat and kill Superman from the DC comic book series. Now, the reason I even brought this topic up at all was because I just finished watching the season 1 of One Punch Man at the end of this video, so stick around. So, One Punch Man, I think that he can defeat Superman on a couple of reasons. Now, Superman fought Goku. It wasn't like an actual fight, and you guys know I'm not a Superman hater. I made a video on the fight between the screw attack day between Superman and Goku, and I said, yeah, it's true. Superman is not meant to lose. He's, way too strong, overpowered, this and that. Goku really had no chance, not even in God form, not even Super Saiyan, with the first couple episodes anyway. And thinking with that logic, of course he would defeat Superman, but with the last episode, it seems like, no, he can't defeat everything with one punch. It might take a couple punches. The reason he can defeat most things with one punch is because he's unbelievably stronger than anything that he has been able to fight so far. So, yeah, so going with that, I want to go ahead and give you my thoughts, and also give you kind of like an update on my channel and everything like that. But I'll give you that, guys. The anime itself basically features one guy who has immense power. He looks kind of like a weakling to everybody until he goes into his like serious mode, which he gets kind of like buffer and less cartoon looking. But he's kind of like this goofy guy, and he is a hero. He's underestimated by everybody, but he can defeat everything with one punch. Now, at first I thought this was a magical ability that he had, that he can just punch anything and would explode, and that would make sense